woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover. Just woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.
Pussies.
Gang this bitch.
Here we are, guys.
What the fuck was that? It's like your boy on fucking rundown.
Flow like butterflies, sting like bee.
God damn it. Well, there you are. We've been waiting for you. Your friends told you to come listen to this podcast. They fucked up, didn't they? Because this is how we're going to talk the entire show. Hello, Joe.
How you doing, Treezy?
Hello, Turtle.
How's it going, Trees?
Welcome to the ASMR podcast.
Hey, don't be doing that shit, yeah. Nigga, I seen Get Out. Don't be doing that shit in my ear, cuz.
Have a nigga in this bitch.
That was a beautiful,
doing everything you say and shit.
that was a beautiful movie with beautiful lessons to be learned. In the end, the black man had to pick the cotton to save his life. Remember they had
the cotton the white people?
No, remember they had the cotton in the chair. They had to pick and plug his ears with it so he couldn't pick in the cotton save the black man. Hit it for me one time.
You're so brave.
How could you say something so brave yet so controversial?
That's crazy. I bet you that was intentional. Like, and just
Jordan
dumb
Peele's
niggas like us didn't pick up on it.
Jordan Peele's a fucking genius.
We were so worried about the poor black man being hypnotized. We didn't even think about the metaphor.
Nigga, like you about to cry half that movie.
Lord.
Dog, the funniest shit and the craziest shit during that whole movie is when the homegirl is sitting there smiling going, no.
Oh, God.
No. I was like, yo, this bitch is lost.
Fucking tears falling down her face and shit. No.
Hey, if anybody ever seen Get Out, and I'm pretty sure you did,
Everybody has.
go check out Antebellum. That shit.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, we talked about this. I never actually got to watch it.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, if you thought Get Out was a mindfuck, Antebellum gonna take you
What's that one about?
down, around, and it's so. Oops, my bad. Mm-hmm. So a black woman basically wakes up and she's she wakes up in a plantation.
Oh, wow.
And she's so confused by
God's
everything.
a dick.
Yeah, right. She's so confused by everything because apparently she was living in modern times.
Right.
Like, it shows, like, maybe you see, like, her first moments on the plantation, and it flashes to, like, modern times. And you're like, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it's showing, like, this chick, she's, like, a prominent, like, black entrepreneur, got money, hangs around the bougie people, all of this and all of that. And then it'll flash back, and she's on a plantation, and she's slowly starting to realize, like, all right, this isn't a dream. Like, I'm on a fucking plantation. Like, I'm being treated just
my
like
wrist really hurt.
Right. Yeah, these niggas is really whooping my ass for not picking this cotton. So, like, and it just flashes back and forth. It takes you on a little bit of a mind trip. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah,
but
I would like to see that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The whole time you thinking this bitch is time traveling, and you like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. Betty White's husband, a.k.a. Emerging Lane is not an invitation to cut the whole fucking line. For the piece of shit in the Chevy Cobalt, I hope your mother loses both of her big toes and pinky toes and can't rent a wheelchair. I hope she's just got to wobble around for the rest of her fucking life. It's all your fucking fault. I hate you.
Hey, stop attacking my people. You think I wait? You think I wait in them fucking lines? Why I get on side, catch niggas sleeping and
No, if you sleeping, that's your own fault.
I'm from New Orleans. You gotta take what you want.
I was in front of this minivan. I was up that ass crack. I could taste what they were eating last week. I was so far because I'm like, you not cutting me. And then in my own fault, this motherfucker starts coming in from the fucking merging lane, and like a bitch, I back up. And all I did was flip them off and turn my brights on.
Was it daylight?
No. This is literally like 2 hours ago. Yeah, sitting all the way to my left is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL.
You're.
I'm so used to the round of applause, you can't skip it like that. It's no fun to do. Sitting directly to my left, a pain in my ass.
Pussies. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Give me.
What is it? Black Bull Boy?
Black Bull Boy. What's like?
Wait, what was the name of that character you told me about? Maid Guy?
Who?
Maid Man?
Who the fuck are you? Mike Guy?
Mike Guy?
Mike Guy.
Mike Guy.
Not
Yeah.
my guy.
My guy.
I mean, it is my guy, but Mike's guy.
Mike Guy.
Yeah.
They just ran out of ideas while they were in the
Hey, bro, we said animes were good. We didn't say they were creative.
Nigga just find out today that one dude does the voice for like a bunch of fucking
Average
anime.
Joe, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't touch me. When it's gonna get touched. No.
Son of a bitch. Oh, man. How's everybody's week?
It was Liddy Titties.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
It's because it was.
We lost.
We did.
Boo. Trash compactor. Why did we lose, Joe?
Joe and them lost too, huh?
Why did we lose, Joe?
Trash.
What?
Why did we lose, Joe?
The Saints?
Yeah. Yeah, the same. Yeah. Why did the 49ers lose? Like, I give a shit.
No, I mean, you asked me about the Saints, like I give a shit.
No. Sports analyst, you got to give a shit about all teams.
Why did the fucking Saints lose? I don't know. The Falcons was busting their ass at first. They came back on a little run, like 7 minutes into
Falcons started doing that thing that they do.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, the fucking Saints scored 3 touchdowns in 7 minutes. What the fuck?
With a third string quarterback.
Yeah.
In the worst way.
Yeah, I mean, I defense, I guess.
I was about to say, was it just not enough to pull it out at the end?
No.
That's what she said.
Hey. Shout out Grayson. Daddy loves you, baby. Yeah, no, my week was fucking boring. And then I got to the weekend, and then I ended up not doing any of the stuff that I was supposed to do.
That's David Montgomery, cuz.
Are we doing this right now?
Hell! That's guaranteed game for me, baby. If y'all don't know what's happening right now, Turtle just scored the bag in the game. Turtle just scored the bag in the game. Ha, Phil, you're going down.
Well,
What you were saying?
I don't even fucking remember.
Before I wasn't listening?
I don't know. Travis Scott, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even know how to react on that. I can't clap or boo or none of that.
I don't know.
Man, free Travis.
Yeah,
man.
let's get this out of the way, yo.
Yeah.
Free
Let's
Travis.
get this out of the way.
This is, you know what? We'll get back to it.
Nah, bro.
just because I don't know how to go about this. Like, I'm
Let's do the top fans first.
Top fans. Let's get this.
Let's talk about the people that love us before we make them all hate us.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Free Travis.
All right, let's see. All right.
Shout out to Kylie for releasing a statement immediately having her man's back. She a real one.
Just what I want to hear when everything's going to shit. I want to hear a fucking Kardashian come out.
I'm about to say she probably didn't help just because her last name,
Right.
period.
Right. So for 1 year, we have Mr. Jason Different. I don't know whose hairline you talking about, round in the front. Ooh, boy.
Don't know if you talking about his hairline or his belly.
We're gonna talk about you.
Like got permanent high blood pressure.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get back to you in a second. We're gonna get back to you in a second, Mamu. All right. So for 10 months, we got Devin Whitmore.
Hey, D-boy.
And then for 5 months, we have Mr. Ian Swamp Thing Nicholson and Mr. Sean Milligan. There we go. And then for 3 weeks, Keaton Goljack.
He said it was gay, so what?
Yeah.
Always reach for the pink button.
She said,
Jesus Christ, he's on a roll today.
all show, baby. All show.
So, Try to get this out the way early. Did anybody listen to the Toxicity podcast last week?
Ha! Did we?
Yeah.
Of course we did.
You listen to it? I'll tell you what, guys. I have never once heard a podcast. Like, first of all, almost an entire podcast just based off of one question that I asked.
Absolutely. Crumbled. In seconds.
And then I tell you what. You remember 9/11?
No, not at all. Not at all.
You remember 9/11?
It's such a blur.
You remember 9/11 when the plane hit and then we were all like, oh, shit. And then a couple of hours later, like a Super Mario game. That shit is what happened in the latest episode of the Toxicity Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I asked a question. That was the plane going in the tower. And then you slowly watched it start to crumble. As time went on, I never knew that just asking a question could make an entire podcast. Like your boy, or I think it was old girl. I can't remember his name. Lauren.
Do you say his name?
Sorry, can't remember her name. Lauren. Is that
Lauren?
Lauren?
The second female host. Yes.
Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, she even said, she's like, not only did you start Scott, not only did you start podcast beef between us, but you started a beef between the three of us in the room right now.
Yeah, they kept trying to say Jason can fuck his people, but they weird too because they gonna sit there and watch every single day.
Zoe talk about she want what you call it? She'd make her
Cancel
old
her.
man watch with her, and then they take notes. Like, stop it. She said she gonna embellish.
She
You're
said
making it worse.
She said she's gonna cancel her OnlyFans and just watch that. If anything, you need to keep your OnlyFans so you can have a cleanse after
First
the
of all,
shit's
man,
over.
why are you paying for OnlyFans? Stop it. Pornhub is free.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna kick Shane.
She might just like looking at people she know. I get it.
I guess. There's another way. Spend $15 a month. And your raggedy ass friend out there just upsetting her mother.
I don't know. But then again, I don't know if one of my homies, a homegirls, like made an OnlyFans.
You subscribe to mine?
Yeah. I got see what this goofy ass nigga gonna do.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's out there.
Personally, that ruins it for me. Like, if I know that I could just pay $20 to get your nudes,
What's the point?
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't fun no more.
It's no fun.
Part of the fun
There's
in
no
the
fun.
nudes is the
That's
chase.
the only reason why I would be interested in your nudes is because I want some type of sexualness with you.
I want some type of sexualness, and it's also like, why do you think every time they
I
share that
basically
status?
just paid $20 to ruin all my imagery.
Well, no.
You
Why
know
do you
what I'm
think? Why do you think that status gets shared every single time it comes out? Is it's just like, oh, that moment when she sends you a sexy picture and then you see it's on her story.
Right.
Like, no, that's the whole thing. Like, I want this exclusive.
Right.
Like, hey, what
This-
you doing?
this
I
for
just got
me.
out the shower.
Let me see.
Take a picture.
Let me see.
Take a picture.
Then it always be with like the one wipe in the mirror and it's buku foggy, but you can still see the nipple.
Look like a kid again. I see it. I see there's a nipple right there.
Like you watch.
Zoom in and shit. I told you.
Like you watching channel 52 without a cable box. Just I know there's titties in there.
I knew they were pink.
It'll work. It'll work.
Oh man, but it was fucking magical, man. I'm sitting there listening to them, and then by the end of it, it's just like, you said you would fuck your parents. And then Jason come out of nowhere trying to act like the calm, but like still trying to shoot at you. Oh, now I see why you single. Damn. I'm just like, dance puppets.
Fight.
What she said? She said it looked like a haunted house down there.
Lord have mercy. So yeah,
God damn it.
see, we fucked them up so bad they had to take a week off.
I'm gonna blow some steam off.
Zoe left town. She went do something else.
Out there in LA, like, fuck my fucking parents.
For real. She probably got a dude out there with her and everything. She's trying to enjoy her day. She outside smoking a blunt. He coming out the shower doing a little dance with the towel open, like, Zoe. I'm just thinking about
And
what
the whole
got me.
time she's sitting on the balcony, like, fuck my parents.
Hitting the fucking blunt and everything. Just hard
Looks
hard
over-
as a motherfucker.
Looks over at the dude.
Hey,
Hey, yo, would you rather fuck you? Fucking stressing.
He like, I know I didn't spend all this goddamn money for this hotel room for this shit. I know I didn't do it. You want to go hit the beat? Like, he randomly just look over at her. She just staring at his face. Huh? Oh, hey, babe. What?
Been on the balcony all night.
3 o'clock in the morning, he like lean over to try to put his arm around it. You feel an empty bed. He like, what the fuck? He get up, he walk out in the like living room of the condo, and she just pacing back and forth.
She got one of them bulletin boards.
With red
Pros and
string.
cons. Should I watch? Nah, that's bad. Join.
With the string.
Nah.
Pros and cons. She calling Lauren and Jason on three-way. Are we bad people?
FaceTiming them the board. All right, look, this is what I got so far.
Son of a bitch.
Sending links to group therapy.
Her therapist just sitting there rubbing his temples like, Zoe, it was a rhetorical, it was a would you rather. It is not,
Yeah, but
you don't understand, bro. Like,
would you? Like, would you?
What would you do?
and she,
Mr. Professional Doc.
ain't she a bartender?
Yeah.
She got a whole stack of napkins with the question on it, just slide into people and just,
Every time somebody order a drink, just here you go. Answer that, please.
just circle.
Fierce gaze.
Dude brings it back to his friends like, bro, I just got this chick. She just hit me with the yes, no, maybe napkin. And then he opens it up and then he walks over there like, all right, hold on. So wait. His fucking friends walking out. Yo, Dylan, we gotta go. But yo, shut the fuck up. All right,
Go.
Y'all go. I got something to answer here.
Now there's a line of niggas just around the bar like, fuck. What did you do?
And then they got a.
What box you checked?
Suddenly they got a bulletin board with fucking red yarn going.
It's no longer music in the club. It's just everybody with their napkins just fuck.
The DJ pulling his headphone, like DJ gets past it, like, hey, yo, y'all go get me my Red Bull and vodka, because that's what all fucking DJs drink. And then out of fucking nowhere, he brings it back with the...
man, my guy Dot drinks straight Jameson. Shout out Dot Dunny.
Well, this night in particular, Dot Dunny gets brought a drink with a napkin underneath, and he notices there's some writing, and he's like, I'm not doing another fucking request. He pulls it off and... All right.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Would y'all fuck y'all parents to make it stop?
The owner comes in at 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's see how the nights go. Lights are on, all the music's turned off. Everybody just sitting with a notepad looking at somebody like, all right, so wait. Now it's day 36. Have I emotionally gotten past what I'm looking at, or am I still fucked by it?
Adds another string to bulletin board.
Man.
Mental terrorism.
Y'all welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, goddammit. Hit it for him.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Facts. Shout out Toxicity for the sixth week in a row.
6th week in a row.
Y'all
man.
getting all this publicity. I'm gonna start seeing like some funds or something.
Yeah, y'all can send us a check.
Advertisement. You know what I mean?
Either that or we're gonna just start roasting y'all fucking ass on here.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting there. I saw Zoe on one of them things, and it was like, oh, she's one of them little chicks that rocks like the bandana and shit. She one of them cool.
Oh,
chicks.
yeah,
No, she's to hide that forehead.
She's it.
I'm just playing Toxicity. You know I love you.
Oh
Hey.
man, yeah, she a crystal baby. She be up in there fucking doing tarot readings and all of that shit. You better not have no crystal dildos. That's too far.
Lord have
I've been
mercy.
telling y'all that all the time.
So Travis
Oh, y'all
Scott,
crystal lovers. That's too far. Don't you be shoving that shit in your vagina. That's not cool.
so Travis,
Nah, fuck that. Do it. Do it. I know what kind of mood you in.
I don't know if anybody's been paying attention to the news lately or all over Facebook, but
man.
Travis Scott had let's just say he had a doozy of a week.
Did he?
It was something.
That nigga had a doozy of a day. It wasn't even a whole week. Shit wasn't even a span of 24 hours. This shit happened a matter of 4.
And I've never seen a country more divided since Trump and Biden.
Absolutely.
So apparently at his show, there was some mishaps.
Free Travis.
Around 50,000 people showed up to a Astro World festival that he holds yearly in Houston.
Yep.
And apparently at one point, the crowd started to get a little wild, as per usual.
As soon as he hit the stage.
And apparently at one point he told everybody to come to the front. And when that happened, more or less a stampede started. And let's just say natural selection took over. I'm not trying to be funny.
No.
This is literally one of those situations where everybody's rushing to the stage and the weakest will fall.
Yeah.
And apparently, I think around 8 people passed away And links to the Joe fucking laughing. Apparently 8 people passed away. So in all seriousness, shout out to them and their families.
Absolutely.
Condolences. I hope everything that your family's going through will work out. But with that being said, we definitely had a moment of now the question is, people were getting stomped. Apparently one woman in particular shared her experience where she got up on the top of the platform with the cameraman, and started letting people know people need help. Some people can't breathe, and some people are dying. Is there anything you need to know? Well, not is there anything? She literally said, you need to help us.
Right.
And apparently the man working the camera threatened to throw her off the balcony. Then from there, Joe, I feel you, Joe. Joe, I feel you. And then from there, it apparently just kept asking. There was apparently a psychopath in the crowd with a hypodermic needle that was poking people and injecting an unknown substance.
Yeah, he poked a person.
A person, so it wasn't multiple people like they said.
Yeah, now as of now, it was only one person. The whole everybody was confused. There was been multiple stories, rumors,
as per usual,
before the actual report came out. Nobody was in the crowd jugging people up and sending them into cardiac arrest. One guy did get stabbed and that was a security guard. He was trying to break up a situation and got jugged in the neck with something that he had to be brought back to life with Narcan. So it did happen. It just wasn't happening to like multiple people. The biggest thing that caused all the injuries and death was the stampede to the front. And just people being in such a tight packed situation and constantly tightening up. People were passing out and being stepped on just throughout the night. Like it wasn't even like, because I had people that went to the concert and they said they didn't see any of that.
Right.
They didn't know about any of this that happened.
50,000 people, you got a small city.
Yeah, until after the night was over, they did not know any of that was happening. Like they seen like the the carts and everything, but that's expected at a festival.
That happens at Voodoo.
Out there, right, people out there doing drugs and shit, passing out or getting dehydrated just from being out there and partying too fucking much. That's expected, but they didn't know that like people were actually dying in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm sure the same with the performers who were there. Like, everybody's like, yo, you need to stop the show. And he did at one point because he did see a guy in the crowd passed out. That's the video that's going around where he's like looking into the crowd and he's watching a guy get carried out because at that moment he had stopped the show. There's another video that's much longer where you can see him stop the show because this young man's passed out and he's calling for the security to get him carried out of the crowd.
Nobody talked about that.
Right. Of course not. And this was posted 2 days ago, that video, which was much longer. But the one that keeps cycling around is just the single one of him, looking over the crowd, doing his ad libs.
Of course.
But that was all in that one video. So I mean, I honestly don't see how you can blame him for all of that happened. Besides keeping the crowd excited during all of the craziness. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if he was able to get somebody communicate to him like, yo, there's like 3 dead people in the crowd, I'm sure the show would have stopped.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure like if somebody would have came up and said, yo, people are dying, Travis.
Right.
People are dying.
Right.
I'm sure something would have
telling
happened.
one single cameraman who possibly it's Texas, bro, he probably didn't speak English.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest.
Well, there's that, and then I also think people are
That's
forgetting.
Not gonna help just telling one single cameraman. You should, if you wanted to make an impact, go rush the fucking stage.
I also think
Don't do that.
no, that could be a mistake too. Sometimes.
Do that. We seen what happened to niggas that rush
She was a
stages.
little white girl. She wouldn't have got hurt.
Oh, they dragged them off stage too. But what got me was, and I think people are forgetting. I think one of the things that people are forgetting is, regardless of how you want to look at it, like. Everybody can sit here and say, because like that's the other thing that I've been seeing a whole lot of is everybody being like, oh, I've seen many a concerts where the artist stopped the show and da and this and that. And it's like,
absolutely.
You also got to think when you look at somebody like Travis Scott, he's 30 years old. Mm-hmm. He's probably never had to deal with a situation like this.
Nope.
And like
50,000 people,
50,000 people rushing the fucking stage, and he's looking around and he see, like you said, like he sees somebody getting carted off and he's like, wait, hold on. Like, I know I'm supposed to do something.
Right.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
And then it's not, We've all had situations like this happen where it's like we're in a moment, we're supposed to do something, we do it, and in hindsight, we're like, fuck, you know what I should have done?
Right. Exactly.
But now people are going to crucify this man because, and then on top of that, how the fuck is he supposed to know when your girl gets up on the podium and is getting threatened to get thrown off? Like, how the fuck is he supposed to know?
At that moment, he's out in the, standing on that little centerpiece that's like right in the front of the crowd. People think that from that video of him standing over the crowd and looking, that he's like dead in the center of the crowd so he can see everybody. No, he's like right maybe 30, 40 feet away from the stage on a little platform that's in the middle of the crowd. Yeah, and you want him to see 50,000 people and be aware of all of that?
Yeah, you gotta think,
bro.
You gotta think he doesn't have like a close eye view on the shit either.
Right.
Like he's not like looking in one spot while he's performing this shit. Yeah, like I've set lights up for this for shit like that.
I've
like
hosted shows before.
You don't see shit out there like that.
And on a bigger scale, there's stage monitors in your ears. So all that you can hear is what you're going through your mic and through the mixer. You can't hear people screaming your name.
I mean, or you do.
Unless it's 50,000 at one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So then there's that. And then it's also...
Travis, hell yeah.
Right. So then there's that. And then it's also like you also have think about all the security that's in the crowd.
Absolutely.
Everybody in there, they all have a job.
Yep.
And then when it gets to a certain point, I can promise you at a certain point, if people start realizing how serious the situation is, they don't go, fuck what Travis Scott's doing. At a certain point, it's out of his hands. Hey, we shutting the show down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, where were they?
Where was that? Yeah, absolutely.
Like, why? If people are actually dying,
Yep.
why isn't anybody stopping the show?
Right.
Like,
because I guarantee you Travis Scott paid for everything, but had no doing in what time everybody's supposed to be there, what time tickets are supposed to open, none of that shit. He didn't have time, what time he was supposed to be on stage. Probably did. He probably had that on.
well, I mean, that was probably on the lineup. But then,
on. But other than that, he probably didn't have no control over the production besides the paycheck.
Well, I also remember like
saying?
T-Pain came out and said at one point that he went to go perform in Tallahassee. Mm-hmm. He is all the T stands for Tallahassee.
Yeah, Tallahassee Pain.
And he apparently went to go get on stage and it was too late. They shut the show down. It was over. Didn't matter who it was.
Right.
Like, and so I feel like that's also something that goes into that. It's like, you know, everybody thinks because he's Travis Scott that he has probably the least amount of power.
Yeah.
If you really stop and think about it.
And people keep trying to compare it to things like Voodoo Fest and Buku or just like any type of festival that has multiple artists. But that's the thing. This wasn't multiple artists, multiple stages. This was multiple artists, one stage. So that's 50,000 people on the ground trying to get close to the stage as possible. That's where your problem came.
It's fucking Woodstock.
That's where your injuries, your deaths, and all of that shit came at. Not because Travis Scott didn't stop the show. It was because people were out there being fucking people.
He was in the middle of sicko mode. You expect him to stop?
Right. He sees people jumping around in a circle moshing. He might not think that it's a bad thing. He might think it's a good thing because that's what happens at a Travis Scott show. And then you can't blame. I feel like you can't blame Travis Scott. You can't.
I feel like unfortunately he has to take part of the blame, but not from a personal standpoint.
No.
Like, I think he's going to get part of the blame because it was the Travis Scott show.
Absolutely.
It was him performing. All of the shit happened while he was performing. So he's going to get partial of the blame because, unfortunately, you are responsible.
Yeah, but saying they should take Travis Scott to jail. That's
crazy.
That's dumb, yo.
That's bananas.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you out your bizox.
Like, I didn't touch a single person in this motherfucking crowd. Take me to jail?
I didn't see nothing. What do you mean you didn't see nothing? Prove I did.
Right.
And I'm not even being a dick about it. Like, prove that I saw this shit happening and I blatantly ignored it.
Right.
Better yet, you come up here and perform and you tell me what you see when some shit like that happens.
Facts. I guarantee you, I have people all the time, and I'm a very much less popular artist than fucking Travis Scott. I am minuscule on the Travis Scott scale. And I can't see nobody at my fucking shows. I can see the 6 people that decided to scoot all the way up to the front and film me while I'm fucking doing the show. That's it. All the niggas in the back, all the niggas in the middle, I can maybe see 2 or 3 of them. Maybe. That's if y'all standing in the right light.
Yeah, I was about to say, especially if you're doing a big show like that, like you just said, we've done shows on a wildly smaller scale.
Right.
And I haven't been able to see out into the crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what he's fucking dealing with.
Shit only stops.
I'm doing a stadium show, nigga. I can't see nobody. Nobody. Not even the niggas in the front row. My mom was like, I was screaming at you and filming. I was like, I couldn't see none of that shit.
And then I love it. What's funny is like when I was real young and I had to do like a public speaking thing, like they always told me, Now granted, I'm not saying that this is what Travis Scott did, but they always taught me they will like look straight to the back. Mm-hmm. Don't look down at nobody. Look straight to the back.
Everybody's going to think you're looking at them.
Yes, everybody's going to think you're looking at them, but in actuality, all you're doing is looking at the back wall.
Yep.
And I took that when I started hosting shows, when I started whatever.
That helped me get over my stage fright.
That's exactly what it is. And then I think it also has to do, aside from the aesthetics of it, I think that's also with the lights getting in, you don't see the whole crowd.
Facts, that too.
Like also it can help you keep your composure.
Right.
Now, granted, obviously some people are used to that type of shit, but whatever.
Right, yeah.
So
Tension horse.
I don't know. I just feel like what gets me the most is, you know what? If you think Travis Scott should go to jail, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your opinion, I have mine.
Right.
It is what it is. I respect your opinion. Just
I
respect mine. Now, what I don't respect,
The devil rituals.
I do. Get over it. Get the fuck over yourself, bro.
Man, somebody compared that shit to like a Naruto scene, and I was like, hold up. I was like, these niggas on to something.
When I was outside smoking, I was like, hold up.
I got tagged.
You know, the weed hit different when you read stupid shit.
Man, somebody tagging me in that shit today. I'm looking through it, and I'm just like, huh.
Let me see. Let me see. Pull it up.
Oh, man.
I was like, hold up now.
No, that shit is. Hey, bro, look. All the Illuminati, devil worshiping rituals, all of that shit. Just leave it alone, bro. That's a reach. Y'all niggas is doing way
Save
too
it
much.
for that crowd, because there is people that relate to you, but save it for that crowd.
Yeah,
Hold on, I'm
sure,
here.
Sure.
You ready?
You gotta get your shit up somewhere.
So I'm scrolling through. Hold on, I want to make sure I can get the whole thing. Travis Scott posted this before. This is the caption. Travis Scott posted this before his show. Still backing this man? He's a freak. Everything down to the stage setup was weird. You're wired if you support him too. All right. The picture is one of the promos.
Wait, let me chime in real quick. Travis Scott has never hidden the fact that he's fucking weird.
Most celebrities are.
You know what I'm saying?
We forget that. Everybody thinks the celebrities are the cool kids, when in actuality, most of them are fucking weirdos.
Look at Kanye.
We're gonna get there.
Hard example.
So
He
it was
signed to
it was
Kanye.
the picture of, I guess it was the cover art for Escape Plan, and it was like a tabloidy looking thing, and it said the true dystopia is here. Then somebody put the definition to dystopia, which is an imagined state or society in which there is a great suffering or injustice, typically one that is totalitarian or post-apocalyptic. And then it was this here picture.
Let Joe read that word.
I'm gonna help him out. And then it was also this picture where it said, "See you on the other side." Mm-hmm. So of course,
Which I thought was sick stage work, but
I thought it was dope as fuck. And
You
then,
know
but of
what I'm
course, people are taking that, and they're turning it into, oh,
this is the portal
this
to
is
hell.
the portal to hell. See you on the other side. People died and they went to heaven.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I saw this comment and I was like, all right, somebody about to blow out their shoulder. Let me help them out real quick. So this bitch said, people are laughing at this while completely missing the big picture. The sign says, quote, "See you on the other side," end quote. And people actually died at the festival. That's where I got it from. Dystopia is a post-apocalyptic society, and people were at the festival acting like brainless maniacs. The connection is so obvious. People claim to be so woke until it's time to actually be awake. To which I responded, or some people become so woke, they need a nap.
Facts.
And then a bunch of other people started commenting. And then out of nowhere, my man Jamma Bama. I never read his name out loud, and now it's funny. He commented back to me, and he said, "You don't need a nap. You need to sleep, because that's what you are. Sleep." Which confused me, because he said, "I need to sleep, but I am sleep." Whatever, Jamma. And then I said, "Yeah, I'm the one that's dreaming." Laughing face. Make sure you ice your shoulder from all these reaches in Fantasyland. And then he said, "I can't talk to sheeps, who is easy prey to wolves." I said, "Yet here you are, still talking to me."
Talk your shit, gang violence. Fuck that.
So I said, "Yet here you are." And he goes, "I am the universe, so I'm everywhere and everything in it." To which I said, "Adjust your meds." I don't.
Less lithium.
So So like I said, in the scheme of things, you know how it becomes that thing where it's like, I don't care if you're blue, I don't care if you're red, I don't care if you're Trump, I don't care if you're Biden. We need to come together and fight racism. Like, you know that whole thing? All right, I don't care if you think Biden. I don't care if you think Travis Scott is guilty. I don't care if you think Travis Scott is innocent. We need to come together and look at these fucking weirdos and go, stop.
You're
Stop
making
it.
this so much worse than it needs to be.
But bro,
Travis Scott doesn't need to fight all of these 50,000 people that are probably going to try to sue him now that one person is. And fucking bring the Catholic Church along with it.
I can guarantee you. There's going to be, let's throw out a ridiculous number. There's going to be 10,000 lawsuits.
Absolutely.
10,000 lawsuits. Out of all 10,000 of them, we will only read the article about the one that is suing him because he is a devil worshiper who caused him to be hypnotized by his music, and he could no longer think for himself.
So
that's why he
trampled
stomped on those people.
Yep.
nah, that is church music. They get the Holy Ghost, cuz.
And that bitch, yes. Kirk Franklin got a whole song called Stomp. Trying to tell me.
Kirk Franklin's a dog.
Hey, until like the 10-year-old that passed, yo, that's
fucked
sucks.
up.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
fucked up.
But why is a 10-year-old out there?
Right, adult or
I'm
no adult.
not victim blaming here. I'm more parent blaming. Why would you?
Adult or no adult, don't bring your kids to nothing like that. Yo, you know them niggas gonna be out there doing drugs.
Yeah.
Acting that ass, bro. Like, no matter how much of a fucking fan your kid is of Travis Scott, that's not a place to bring him.
At least stand way the fuck in
That's
the
what I was
back.
about to say. At the very least, stay your ass out the
Way
crowd.
At the
Way in the
edge
back.
of the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't care how excited he is, how close he wants to be. If this the only opportunity you got, we back here.
Yep.
We way the fuck
Wait,
back
and
here.
if we
We're
get-
at the food concession stand
Yeah.
the entire time.
Yep.
You're gonna see him on the big screen, my guy.
And if you want to move up, show me an escape plan.
Yep.
That's the next thing I need. I need to
Yep.
see a spot in the barricade. All right, there's 2 cops posted right there.
Yep.
Anything go crazy, we going right there and I'm snitching.
Yep. Take the child, sir. I have a child. I have a child.
Straight up, I'm turning to your boy on Titanic. I have a child. I have a child, please. She's all I have in the world. Scott, that's a black kid. She's all I have.
All we have is each other.
Nicole standing over there with Grace and 10 feet away like, bro, what the fuck?
Sit there, bro.
That's why I knew I shouldn't have brought your stupid ass to this.
Sit over there and use him. I got her. Shit.
You're not moving fast enough, boo.
Little old black woman with a purse hitting me with that motherfucker.
Give me back my baby.
White man in trouble.
This black lady trying to sip my daughter. Come on, Stacy.
My name's Taquan.
That wasn't me. That was not me. Watch the YouTube video for proof. That wasn't me.
Oh, man.
So what's the moral of the story, fellas?
Don't bring your kids to a Travis Scott concert. That's a festival.
Free
Don't
Travis
bring your
Scott.
kids to festivals. My mom was wilding when she brought me to see Wayne at Voodoo Fest. Wilding, but I was 15, so I wasn't,
Yeah, I went and saw Eminem when I was 17.
I wasn't a kid, but I wasn't an adult. I was like that age where you could look out for yourself, kinda.
Yeah.
You just can't pay.
You know how to
nothing.
run.
Go
You know how
everywhere
to
with a
run?
group of friends.
Just can't pay for shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And it was like, yeah, I went and saw Eminem when I was 17 at Voodoo Fest, and I'll never forget it because I remember they had this little girl. She walked up with like her big ass, like one of them big fucking cameras, and was like snapping pictures. And I was like, "What you doing?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm taking pictures for my blog." We were all the way in the back, like all the way in the back. We could barely see the fucking stage. Eminem looked like a Tic Tac up on that motherfucker. And I remember
Probably looked good on her camera though.
it did. It looked great. Yeah. But what ended up happening was I looked at her and like I was wearing a black shirt. My homie I was with was wearing a black shirt. And that's when I was like, all right, tell you what, how about this? I'm going to stand in front of you. He going to stand behind you. You're with the newspaper. We're your security. Come on. And then we just pushed our way to almost the front.
Damn.
I'm just pushing people out the way. Newspaper. She's just walking up with the fucking camera, snapping away. We got all the way to the front, did not get trampled. It was awesome. I just wanted to brag that I got to see Eminem because I know most of y'all haven't.
I don't like how you added in that did not get trampled.
No, because I mean,
Like, come on, bro.
no, I mean that. I meant, no, okay, I see how that came out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. What I meant was we were able to go out to that concert. It was an Eminem concert, who arguably is bigger than Travis Scott, and didn't have the same type of reaction. It wasn't 50,000 people.
Hey, like I said, I went and seen Wayne at Voodoo, and we did not have that type of reaction.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
My mama actually smoked some weed with some hippie people.
I remember Michael Jackson used to make people pass out at his fucking concerts.
Yeah. When he
Nobody
come
said a fucking
when he come
word.
up out the stage. Yeah.
Didn't even take his glasses off.
Right,
People,
he didn't even sing a note yet. This nigga just appeared, and bitches was in the crowd.
That's no them fucking vibrations came from him, and they was
caught the holy Michael. Just smashed the fuck out.
My mom was one of them girls who used to cry when she seen Michael Jackson.
Oh, word?
Mm-hmm.
My mom cried when she saw Prince.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, him too.
Nikki saw Rage Against the Machine
And cried?
at Lollapalooza in 2008. We were against the front barrier, and she had to get lifted out by guards. Babe, come tell your story. Baby, bring the baby. Come tell your story. No, but yeah, I think she told me about that. I think she lost a shoe.
Yeah, I was literally. All right, I got one for you. Even
Are you coming in here? Oh God! Don't feed him in here.
Don't. Yeah, stay there. She's got a titty out.
But content, y'all fucking up.
Nah, I went. What you call that? I went seeing Wiz Khalifa at the UNO Lakefront Arena when he had the tour. When it was him, Juicy J, Lola Monroe, fucking Chevy Woods, all of them. And we was literally like, Macy was in front of me. I was right behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Barricade was right in front of Macy. Didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
You know, when Juicy come out, shit get wild.
Yeah.
That nigga was leaning all over the barricades and shit, and we didn't get squished. It was pretty.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
I mean,
I don't know. I think because I seen that too. That's why I'm saying that. That's my point behind that. Not to throw it off, but a lot of people saying, you know, it's because it's the rap crowds. You know, the rap crowds always get so rowdy.
of course they're gonna pull that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
you know what I'm saying? They like, oh, this don't happen at EDM festivals and things like that. True, but motherfuckers is passing out from other things at EDM festivals. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Chemicals.
Don't try to play that card. We know, nigga.
Chemicals.
You know what I'm saying? Shit be mad trippy.
What you said? They start shooting at Jason Aldean concerts.
Right, yeah. Niggas shot up a country concert. Last shooting at a rap concert happened in like 2015. And it was because the nigga was fresh out of prison.
Troy ass. No, what got me was y'all remember when that shit happened? The fucking shooting at the Jason Aldean concert?
Yeah.
Boy, them fucking conspiracy
And they ain't blame
theories.
Jason Aldean.
The conspiracy theories that came out of that motherfucker.
And y'all actually saw them out there dropping
Right.
from being shot.
Right. And everybody's argument is, well, he stopped the concert.
It was his concert.
Nigga, he got shot at. I'm sure if somebody would have fucking injected Travis Scott while he was standing up there, the show would have stopped real fucking quick.
I tell you what got me was, do y'all remember how many people it was?
Trampled Travis Scott.
Y'all remember how many people it was that died during the Vegas shooting?
Wasn't it like 100?
No. I think it was some shit like 100
58.
people injured.
58.
58 died?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, 58. Wait. 58. Yeah. Killed 60 people. And wounded 411.
Wow.
With the ensuing panic bringing the number of injured to 867.
Jesus Christ.
See, what's funny is I remember when that happened, because what happened the next day was motherfuckers, like, the conspiracy theories got started. It was fucking incredible.
Right.
And what I love was like people, and this is another thing, I learned this on another podcast that I was listening to, and if you actually stop and think about it, like, it actually makes a whole lot of sense. The first thing that people do after like a huge like traumatizing tragedy is everybody goes and interviews somebody as quickly as they possibly can.
Absolutely.
Do you not realize the chemicals that your brain is releasing when shit like this happens? Like, they caught a man running from the Twin Towers as it collapsed, covered in dust. The debris wave just passed. A fucking reporter still managed to get up and get a microphone in some old man's face. And they were just like, sir, how do you feel? And he's like, I'm 76 years old, but I still got it. Does that sound like a normal reaction?
Burnt the fuck out that building.
And then, like, you look at something like fucking,
I fought Nam, goddammit.
but then you see something like, no, it's true. But then you see something like Columbine, and it's like they start interviewing kids, children, They just got, the high school is still children.
Right.
And like they just went through one of them. They watched their friends get their fucking heads blown off right in front of them. And a fucking reporter sticking a microphone in their face going, who was it? And they're like, I don't know. I saw like 6 of them. And they were running around with the shotguns and they would just shoot. They were shooting at the jocks. They were only shoot. And then it's like, it was compared to like when the NFL, when like somebody wins the Super Bowl and it's like they have all of this like, oh my God. And then like the first thing somebody does is stick a microphone in their face and they're like, sorry, so how you feeling? Woo! All right.
Going to Disney World.
So it's like the worst people to talk to after something happened are the people that experienced it because they're going through a traumatic situation.
Right.
So it's like you yank up somebody out of the Jason Aldean concert after they just watched people's heads get blown off right in front of them, and it was like, so what do you think happened? Oh, that wasn't no man. That was a trained sniper up in the building, and we heard 2 shooters. I don't care what anybody tells you. I'm sorry. That's what I picture a Jason Aldean fan sounds like.
That's definitely what they sound like.
So he's like, yeah, I don't care what you're gonna tell me. There was 2 of them out there shooting. He still got his Bud Light and like it's just foam coming out the top of him, and it's just like, okay.
Nah, them motherfuckers drink Coors.
And Michelob.
Budweiser.
I need a cold Coors or Michelob.
But then,
all right.
but then when it all settles down, it's like, no. So what ended up happening was there was one shooter. He was not a trained Marine. He was just a guy shooting indiscriminately into a crowd. And then you got the guys sitting at their computers with the microphones, and they're like, this is what the media wants you to believe. But if you listen to this eyewitness account from a person whose wife got murdered right in front of him 5 minutes after it happened, and they stuck a microphone in his face, this is what he had to say. Yeah, it was 2 shooters, and he must have trained Marine because I see blam, blam, and the 2 people on either side of me dropped. It was like...
Meanwhile, nobody near him was shot.
Yeah, right. He was in the bathroom. And then it was like, and then they were like, no, it was literally 1 shooter. And then people are like, no, it had to be 2. We heard the shots. And it was like, yeah, you ever heard of a fucking echo?
Yeah.
And people are like, yeah, we don't want to hear that. And then it was like, no, it was a trained Marine sniper. There was over how many, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000 people at that fucking show. He killed 60.
Right.
How trained of a Marine? Have you ever met a Marine sniper?
Right.
He would have had a field day. This is shooting fish in a barrel.
He'd have been hitting niggas 2 bullets to 1 bullet, 2 people and shit.
Yeah, he would have been
Combo
sitting there.
shots.
He would
And snipers don't go off that fast.
With GoPros on the end of the bullet so he could upload it to his YouTube channel.
Call of Duty in real life. God, yeah, but that's my thing with to fucking reel it in. That's the thing with the Travis Scott situation is it's like, dude, like you can't just take everything at face value. Oh, well, this person was there. So what? Yeah. Like they just went through obviously a traumatic experience. The one, and I'm not calling that woman a liar.
I talked to a person who was there that was literally sitting on one of those you hold it in the wind fucking blow up things. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. While Drake was performing, and supposedly that's when people were being trampled to death.
Yeah. So I mean,
was like she's literally sitting on the ground.
So
you know what I'm saying? Like that's how aware everybody was of the situation.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it can't be.
But Travis Scott has the most money. He should have seen
exactly.
Like that
exactly.
doesn't make.
He the nigga who got the pay. He got the biggest bang.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think Drake richer than him. That's my
probably almost positive.
I bet you Drake's sitting at home like, I told this nigga I wasn't gonna show up, and look at me.
I showed up as a fucking favor.
Drake probably blaming himself. You know, like
calling his baby mama like, hey, say I was babysitting. Say that was a hologram.
Oh man. So again, rest in peace to all the people that unfortunately lost their lives at that show. Shout out to their families. I hope the healing that you need comes to you very quickly. But I can't put all the blame on Travis Scott. I can't even put
don't put none of it.
Nah.
I can't even put 3/4 of the blame on Travis Scott.
I can't even put like 2%.
Don't put none of it on.
I can give him a one solid 1% just because his name was attached to it all.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can give you, bro.
And apparently he's giving them their money back. When I don't think he should do that either.
Yeah, he's giving everybody who paid for because it was supposed to be a weekend festival.
Yeah.
He's giving everybody who paid for it their money back. Mm-hmm. He's paying for funeral costs for all the families that
do that. Yeah.
He's paying. I'm pretty sure he's paying for like the hospital bills for all of the people who were injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he should.
Right. So I know he's taking the right steps to make it better.
Yeah, but nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah.
All people want to hear is Travis Scott calls.
Make him burn.
Because to be fair, he does not have to fucking do that.
be
Like,
fair.
it's not like he canceled the show.
Facts.
So, all right. So Pete Davidson's still out here giving out big dick energy. He was recently seen with Kim Kardashian holding hands.
What?
Girl.
Kanye, what you got to say about that?
All I want to know is what the fuck
Thank
did
God.
Kanye do that Kim Kardashian left him and ran into
Did
the
you
arms
see
of
the
Pete
Drink
Davidson?
Champs interview?
No. What happened? Oh, please tell me about
Ye
it.
was wildin', kid.
What happened?
Wildin', nigga. Oh, man. Yo, so they asked him about why they took the Soulja Boy verse off. That nigga said, did you hear that verse?
Give it to him one time. Give it to him one time. I don't know what else he says in that fucking interview, but I know that was the most spot on fucking thing he said I've ever heard him say.
Nah, man. He was going on his... Dog, he actually said some shit that was a Ye rant, and I was like, yo, this nigga might have a point. Mm-hmm. Like, he was talking about how, like, music is more like an algorithm to him now. Like, he's been studying it for so long. You know what I'm saying? He tries to give himself those accolades, like, you know, I got this musical ear
I'm Steve Jobs.
from God. You
I'm
know what
Disney.
I'm saying?
I'm Michelangelo.
But the nigga had, like, a point. Like, you know, he was talking about, like, how certain drum sounds work off of frequencies that work with the body chakras.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an energy nigga, so
Yeah.
I believe in that type of shit. But he was like, you know, the 808s and the snares and all of that we use nowadays, it like out of lines your balance chakra or some shit like that. Zoe, let me know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's something about it makes it feel like a darker, like it gives you more of an aggressive vibe. He was like, where the 808s and snares from back in the day was more like, gave you more like a happy, you know, tone. Like, you know, you hear music from back in the day and you instantly want to get up and dance and move around or, you know, sing to it or, you know, vibe to it. And I was like, you know, he's got a fucking point.
No, I absolutely
Because a lot of
believe.
these young niggas nowadays, that's the, you know, you got to think about it when an artist sits down to create a song and they've just got just the beat. This is for somebody who doesn't produce and they just listen to the beat. If it gives off a certain type of energy, that's what you're going to go with. And nowadays, that's pretty much what it's influenced by. You know what I'm saying? Like a certain tempo, a certain way the drums hit, it's going to give you that certain vibe, you know, to where you come off either, you know, happy-go-lucky or you come off wanting to fucking shoot up the block and, you know, go shove dope in bitches' asses and shit. Right on. But yeah, not like, and you
Rest
know,
in peace, Pop
he just
Smoke.
said it in a weird yay way, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, it kind of this nigga. It kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I'm completely behind the idea that certain sounds hit the mass majority's ear, and they have a more positive reaction. Like they're more drawn to it than you know others. Like so, I mean, I can completely get behind that. But I do love that. Like all I've been hearing about is that fucking Drink Champs episode.
Dog, I'm telling you, you gotta go watch it, bro. He classic Kanye for sure. For sure. At this point, you can't even like look for Kanye albums to be classic Kanye. You got to look at his interviews.
Facts. We missed the old Kanye.
Yeah, he talks about the Sunday service shit, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He talks about the whole separation with him and Kim K. The Donda album, of course, you know, he goes heavily into on. So hey, you should definitely check it out. If y'all never heard of Drink Champs, it's a show kind of like ours. It's a bunch of homies hosted by Noriega. He's a famous
Shout out Noriega.
from back in the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. N-O-R-E.
N-O-R-E. Yeah. And they, you know,
He
sit around.
disrespected you. You gotta do something. He waved a tech at you. You gotta do something.
Yeah. Mr. Do something. But yeah, and they pretty much do what we do. Sit around, talk shit, drink. They got a lot more liquor than us, you know, because they rich. But
Oh, so yeah.
They do a lot of interviews with like a lot of hip hop legends and, you know, street legends and things like that. So if you know you're into that type of shit, check it out.
So yeah, Kim K and Pete Davidson seen kissing and more in NYC. Pete Davidson got to give off the biggest dick energy I've ever seen, ever.
That's because Ariana Grande posted it on fucking the internet.
Actually, I know he used to date Carly Aquilino, one of the comedians. She was on like Guy Code, Girl Code, all of that shit. I know they used to date. And he had even, she did an interview with the Brilliant Idiots. And they had talked about it. And, Charlamagne was like, I heard Pete got one of the biggest dicks in the game. And she was like, yeah. So then from there, it's like you see Ariana talking about it. So I guess that's just, floating around. But like I said, I need to know how.
That's why Chris Brown gets so much pussy.
He leaked that picture, goddamn. Yep. But then I see Kim
Chris
K.
Evans' pussy rate went up through the roof as soon as he leaked that Twitter picture.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
But I see Kim K leave somebody like Kanye. Now, granted,
sometimes you just got to put it all on the table.
Kanye shows why.
Let them know your worth.
Kanye has shown.
Look, OnlyFans coming soon. Look.
Kanye has shown why Kim is probably leaving him.
Give me
but I got to know what he did to get Kim to go to Pete Davidson. Not leave Kanye and go to
I'm telling you, it's gotta be the dick.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be the dick.
You think she'd ever take this relationship seriously?
What?
You think Kim Kardashian would take this relationship seriously?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
You never know what.
I don't know. Some bitches will stay with a nigga just because he got good dick.
It's gotta be.
I've seen bitches put up with a lot of shit and they'd be like, yeah, but.
See, these are the type of ones that I have to know.
I mean, you stir black eye in a month. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta
Sex
know.
Can't be that great.
I gotta know how this happened.
Look at this nigga.
But no, I gotta know how this happened. I gotta know who slid in whose DMs, who did the what. I gotta know who did what.
I'm pretty sure Kim slid in his DMs.
I'm pretty sure.
Because
I'm just saying,
I don't think
hey,
Pete Davidson would have the balls.
Hey, Pete, what are you doing? Nothing.
Sitting in my house, cooking with my mom.
So I heard. Let me see.
That's probably what she.
I don't.
Probably she didn't even hit him with the "Hey Pete." She was probably like, "Let me see."
Yeah. I don't.
Like, she can only be talking about one thing.
Yeah. Even if she not well.
He even went and got the little travel size deodorant to put it next to it. Look at that!
Got a remote and shit.
Got a fire stick remote so it look bigger.
Different comparisons. Look.
I don't
Just
see
in
that
case you think I'm bullshitting. Boom.
Yeah, I don't see that DM slide going any other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if
facts.
Kim did it, let me see.
Yep.
But then how do you ask, do you tell Kim K, all right, now you send me nudes, and she's like, they already leaked.
You seen him?
Talk to you later.
Nigga, Google me, bitch.
You seen him?
Remember Ray J? I hit it first.
Oh, God, yeah. So shout out to Pete Davidson, man. You're the one that keeps proving that no matter how ugly you are, you pull it off, man.
I don't know, bro. I don't like.
Either that or black dudes on tour.
Right, yeah, I can't. I'm about to say I'm probably one of those motherfuckers that wouldn't. Like, if Kim Kardashian would have tried to throw me the pussy, I wouldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Something wrong with that thing, man.
Why?
Have you seen what it's been doing to men over these
Driving
years?
men crazy.
Do your worst, bitch. What's Sam?
Fuck my life up any worse.
As fucking Kendall Jenner is probably the only one I sit at and stare hard at her Instagram pictures. I still couldn't do it.
Nah, it's OJ daughter for me.
Oh, Chloe?
Yeah.
Nah, since she got the fake ass, she lost it for me. I was like, you could have kept all that natural and just lost the weight. You could have kept all that together. Now your butt look weird.
I still lick it.
It looked like a wisdom tooth. Like a baby's wisdom tooth, though. Because it's not as wide as
a baby wisdom tooth.
That's the coldest shit in the world when you can openly admit that you're the picture that your sisters use to get their plastic surgery done.
I think she was just being a dick.
I don't think she is.
No?
I think she was being dead ass, yo. She probably got buku new just medical pictures of her pose like this. And
Like that fucking-
every time
like
she
the
get an
fucking Da
update,
Vinci.
she just take a new one. You know what I'm saying? Give it to her sisters like, here, bitch, catch up.
They sport different.
Lord. So, let's jump into some sports for a second. Odell Beckham got released.
Yeah, he did.
What? Yo.
Oh, I thought y'all were going to jump right in there.
I
'cause y'all
thought
know
you
I don't
heard
give a
something,
fuck.
nigga.
Yeah, y'all know I don't give a
started
fuck.
looking around
Yeah,
and
I'm
shit.
black, but I'm about to skate out this bitch. You hear something? But yeah, Odell got released from the Browns after they didn't trade him before the trade deadline.
He was on the Browns?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a very underwhelming time.
Nah, I mean, after they released him, they blew a fucking team out by 30, I think.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it didn't make Odell look good at all.
At all. And I don't think he started at all this year, though, huh?
Yeah, he started 3 games, I think.
Oh, well.
Yeah, 3 or 4 games. But yeah, that was stupid to me. If you're gonna you released him, you didn't get nothing for him. You could have traded him and got something for him.
Facts.
But I mean, I guess
you can't say Odell's not a top receiver. You can't. At this point, he's proved that he is. He just needs a quarterback.
Yeah,
somebody that can get him the ball.
Yeah, I ain't
when he was with Eli, he was eating.
Yeah,
Baker Mayfield's first couple of games when he first got signed, he was eating. You know what I'm saying? You can't say the boy don't.
And he caught Eli like 2 years before he retired, so that was that's out the window.
Right.
Baker Mayfield, they everybody know the offense is a run first offense. Yep. Baker Mayfield is not that throw it 40 times a fucking game quarterback.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah,
not
so I mean, he wants to go to the Seahawks. He won't go by Uncle Russell.
I don't know. I feel like
DK Metcalf gonna punch him in his fucking mouth.
Tyler Lockett, they got that on lock over there. He'd end up in the slot the whole time. He need to go to a team that need him.
And for everybody who think that
if he go to Kansas City, niggas is in trouble. If Patrick Mahomes cannot be broken no more. But, you know what I'm saying?
That boy been shit in the bed. But yeah, and everybody who's like talking about him going to the Saints or whatever like that, I'm sure y'all would love to have him. But Sean Payton said himself. I didn't say this, and Sean Payton came out and confirmed it. They do not have the cap to sign him.
Nope.
They don't.
Not at all. That's why we got all of these no-name receivers that y'all looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not to shit on the guys that's out there putting their, bodies on the line, getting them games done, but still they not what you would think is an elite receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Callaway can
at
be.
The most, yeah.
He can be, but
at
first
the
year
most,
in.
Right. They all basically just fillers.
Yeah, you got Deontay Harris who go out there,
out.
hold it down.
Yep.
Who? Traquan Smith. I mean, he's mediocre at best if you ask me.
Yeah. Only reason why Deontay Harris do so well is because that motherfucker is fast.
That nigga's fast as fuck, yeah. And he can take a lick.
Fast. Yes. That's why they got him as the fucking returner. And who else?
I can't at this point. I can't name the fucking tight ends.
Yeah, I don't even know, to be honest with you. Yeah, and Kamara, that's it.
Yeah, fuck. If you ask me, nigga, it's Kamara and fucking Callaway.
Yep, that's it.
Fuck.
That's it. Especially with Michael Thomas being out, and that nigga I don't know what's going on with that boy.
He's still, that nigga be in his house crying in his corner.
I think we personally just need to trade his ass. I don't think he won't be here no more. Drew left. I think he feeling salty about that.
Yeah, because Jameis Winston a downfield thrower.
Yep. Got to get your ass downfield, slam boy.
So,
but yeah, Odell, and nobody picked him up yet.
And
on his birthday too. They released him on his birthday.
Yeah, that's cold bleeding. Cut your water off on your birthday. Happy birthday, nigga.
You about to sneeze?
No, I'm trying to read. Joe, what's that second to last one say?
Joe Budden's bisexual.
I was about to say, let's go, Brandon.
Oh.
I thought it said Joe Biden. I was like, let's go, Brandon.
So Joe Budden came out as bisexual. I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you came. All right, I'm back on the board next week. He's fucking it all up.
Joe Budden's gay on our show.
Wait, what did you just say?
So did you hear about that?
No.
Joe Budden came out as bisexual.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it.
Oh, yeah. He said it on the show.
He said it himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, was he dead ass?
This was his exact words. Okay, here we go. Hello? Oh, okay. That was off for a second. He said, I'm bisexual. Wait, if I have to say it like Joe Budden. I'm bisexual. How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word? Yo, listen, I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down. Those were his exact words. Unquote.
And that's it?
That's it.
There's nothing else behind that.
No.
So this topic is purely to dig at me. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I know he's your idol, and I'm curious, how do you feel knowing that Joe Biden has come out as bisexual?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
I mean, Joe Biden probably sniffed dudes too.
Probably. Well, he don't just touch the little girls. Anyway.
Nah, I mean, it is
that
what
about
it is. Nah.
No, apparently the whole thing was taken out of context. Even, you remember Tahiri?
Yeah.
Even she came out and was like, look, Joe may be a woman beater, but he ain't bi. Quote unquote. He may be a woman beater, but he's far from bi.
Don't ask me nothing about Joe Budden. I punched my girl too.
Yeah.
Not me. That was a freestyle lyric. That wasn't. I don't hit women. You know what I'm saying? Unless you bring me my sandwich uncut and with crust on. Zan, lay you out real quick.
One of them weird bitches cut it straight
what
down
you
the
did.
middle.
Oh, you,
like,
you
bitch,
fucking
What
animal.
is wrong with you?
there's clearly more sandwich if you cut it in triangles.
Clearly the area of the
Don't
sandwich changes.
This is not up for debate. You cut it down the middle, less sandwich.
Straight up.
God. What about y'all that cut it from left to right? You fucking weirdos.
What?
Like
Anyway.
this?
Yeah.
That's how you cut a sandwich.
What?
If you're right-handed,
Yeah, you cut it
you cut it like that.
Yeah. You're doing it diagonal. I said from left to right.
That's what I just
Oh.
said, down the middle.
Yeah, not down the middle, left to right.
It's the same fucking thing.
No, the
you
fuck
idiot.
it ain't.
Bread
It's
is
even
a
less
square.
sandwich. It's even
Bread is a
less
square,
sandwich. You
you
go from
idiot.
left to right. Even less. Less than if you do it down the middle. Anyway.
Shut up, Scott.
So, yeah, apparently Joe...
That's what it was. That's what, like, I looked at Jason the other day and I was like, that nigga, like, he makes sandwiches out of the butt of the bread. You know what I'm saying? That's like his favorite part of the bread.
That whole bread. That whole bread.
That everybody touch.
Everybody touch it, but nobody want it.
He like the nigga that made ham and cheese sandwiches from that shit.
Talk shit about my
cheese
hairline, bitch. We all
cheese
shoot.
sandwiches.
We all shoot.
No ham, just cheese.
Cheese and mayonnaise.
Both butt breads, just cheese.
He'll flip them every now and then.
Not melted, not toasted.
Talking about y'all tripping. This is the best part of the bread. That shit
on
get
that
mad
shit.
soggy when you put any mayonnaise on it. Fuck you, Jason.
You just lost me with the mayonnaise.
Anyway, yeah, so. All right, so yeah, apparently he was talking about something. He definitely ain't gonna be back on the board next week. So he apparently was talking about something with the baby in the LGBTQ community. But of course, everybody did what the internet does, and they cut that one clip and put it out there.
Of course.
So yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, look how the internet went crazy when Eminem said it on the movie. They was like, "Is he really?"
Oh my God, I'll never forget that one. I'm reading fucking articles.
On the show.
I'm seeing articles the day after the movie comes out, and it's just like, so could Eminem possibly actually be gay? Yes. We're gonna tell him something. Fun. So Scottie Pippen.
So no, wait, what happened? The babe, what? You're saying something like
He was literally just talking about the baby situation with the LGBTQ community. And when he got up on stage and was talking all that shit and he got banned, apparently he was talking about that and somewhere in the conversation that fit, but of course people cut it and took it out of context. You know? The way the internet does what it does.
Do like Scott.
What you doing? That's not how that works.
Tell me that's not how that works. Fuck you, boy.
Hey!
Do what I want.
You did it right. So apparently Scottie Pippen is, quote, beyond livid
Yo, that shit tastes mad fruity now.
at Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan?
Wait, who's...
Boo me real quick. Boo me real quick.
I was like, wait, what the fuck he got to do with the Prince of Pop?
Granted, he was one of the greats, but not the great I'm talking about right now. So Scottie Pippen, cut it out. We're going to do that over. Marker. All right, so Scottie Pippen is beyond livid at Michael Jordan for portrayal in The Last Dance. Apparently, he is very upset that, you know what, I'm on CBS NBA, and he is apparently, quote, so angry at Michael and how he was portrayed, called selfish, called this, called that he's furious that he participated and did not realize what he was getting himself into. I didn't get to watch the entirety of The Last Dance. The little bit that I did watch was fucking incredible. Did they really make Scottie look that bad? If anything, they made me feel bad for Scottie.
I still haven't watched it.
In the game where Scottie Pippen just like leaves the game, everybody, you know, pretty much talks down on his character in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, yeah.
Because if I recall, the way that they
kind of made him look selfish.
like the bit that I saw, they portrayed him as literally being a step under Michael Jordan in greatness, and being so wildly underpaid.
Yeah,
like they fucked him.
Yeah, arguably one of the
absolutely.
greatest swingmen.
Yeah.
In history.
Yeah.
Like, and then I remember them talking about Dennis Rodman, which is always fun because Dennis Rodman's a fucking
Dennis
cartoon.
Rodman. I love Dennis Rodman.
He is literally a
life is
cartoon
amazing.
walking among us.
I think his life is amazing. He fucking played in the NBA playoffs, flew to Las Vegas, fucked Carmen Electra, went to the WWF, wrestled in a match with Hulk Hogan, flew back to the NBA fucking playoffs, and played in the game the next day.
And then
I'm sure on tons of drugs.
And then as he got older,
Y'all think y'all rock stars.
and then as he got older, he decided one day, you know what? I've literally almost completed life's main quest. I'm gonna start doing some side missions right now. And then became best friends with the fucking president of North Korea.
Yeah.
Just like, and out of fucking nowhere too. Like we're all just sitting there watching TV one day, and we're like, oh, okay, cool.
Dennis?
Did Dennis go to North Korea?
I like how no matter who you
I was
are,
showing Kim Jong-un how to play dominoes, and then you yelled, "Domino, bitch!"
guns get pointed at you real fast. I like no matter who you are, no matter if you know the NBA or not, you know who the fuck Dennis Rodman is when you see him.
When you know who Dennis Rodman is before you know who Scottie Pippen is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because Dennis Rodman, the character, I still remember having like back in the 90s, like still having like I think it was like a PlayStation 1 NBA game, and they had all the players. I didn't know who the fuck none of them was. I knew who Mike was. That's it. I was too young to understand like players and like all of this other shit. So like I knew who Michael Jordan was, but I remember scrolling through, getting to Scottie Pippen, knew him because of my fucking name, and then getting to Dennis Rodman, and he just had bright green hair. Yep. Everybody else looked normal.
Yep.
Dennis Rodman just had the bright green hair.
Yep.
And it was like, oh, this guy stands out. And now, 20 some odd years later, I'm still sitting here going, yeah, Dennis Rodman's a fucking cartoon.
Yep.
Yep.
I feel like he just wakes up every morning and just goes, now what can I do today?
Yeah, absolutely.
That I didn't do yesterday.
Absolutely.
Just,
Him and Snoop Dogg.
oh, God.
Yeah.
They had that compilation
Oh,
video
my
come out of like
God.
Snoop does everything, and this nigga does everything.
Yep.
Everything. Snoop just be out there chasing the bag. Fuck it.
Didn't they let him announce a soccer game?
Yeah. No,
Probably.
it was a UFC. It was a UFC match.
But
I wouldn't doubt it.
I thought they let him
wouldn't
into
doubt it.
FIFA too, like because he plays FIFA.
It might have.
But then, like, but back on the regular topic,
You were right.
the thing about the Scottie Pippen thing was I just read that. That was the first time I saw that. The original thing that I heard was Scottie was also mad because Michael made the entire documentary about him.
I mean, yeah, well, that's what.
Okay, all right. Am I wrong? Okay, as long as I'm not wrong here. Like,
Look, you can be upset,
It's
but
called The Last Dance, not The Last Scottie Pippen. Nigga, we know what The Last Dance was about. The whole cover is Michael Jordan.
Like-
It wasn't the Bulls. We
like,
wasn't
look.
talking about the fucking
and
Bulls.
you got a whole episode.
Right.
They did an entire episode about pimping.
Yeah.
Pimping.
Pimpin'.
But yeah, like, look, if you want to be upset, I'm not saying don't be upset. Like, you
I
know,
get it.
you know what you did on the court, shit like that. But don't act like you don't know who Michael Jordan is.
Right.
Like,
Stop.
Don't do that.
First of all,
You know
bro,
what I'm saying? Like
you couldn't have thought The Last Dance meant The Last Dance with the fucking 98 Bulls. Like, that's not what you could have thought about in your fucking head.
Yeah,
dog.
like, if you-
when they approached you with this shit, you knew it was gonna be about Mike. You knew.
Yeah.
Scotty, you're what, 50 something?
Right.
Like, dude, you know, Scotty, I hate to be the one to tell you, you live in Mike's shadow. Like, I
Right.
hate
Sorry.
to say that.
I'm sorry, bro.
And no, and I hate to say that because you were so fucking
Right.
great.
You're
Yeah.
still
But
one of the greatest, but
unfortunately,
that's how that story goes. If there's no Michael Jordan, there's no story. Sorry.
and like you're literally the number two.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that because of how great you were.
Like, Scott knows he ain't shit compared to me.
I ain't
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
I ain't shit compared to nobody. Fuck y'all.
Nigga, I'm the carrots on the fucking veggie plate. I know my role.
Niggas push me to the side.
Yeah, niggas eat celery before me.
Get my fork. Look, can't even eat me without ranch.
I'm the DVD box at Best Buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
like,
box at Blockbuster.
yeah, dog. Like, you know who Mike.
Stop. You've been around
You
long
sound
enough to know,
goofy now.
dog.
Nigga didn't see you asking for a trade.
Right. Nigga ain't see you trying to leave that bitch.
Bruh.
Even after Mike left.
You got them fucking rings.
You heard?
That's the only thing I think that, like, when I did read that upset me was it was just like, bro, like I know you've dealt with this your entire life. Why are you still acting surprised?
Right. Don't act brand new.
Take your roses, nigga.
Don't act brand new.
Especially because that documentary, in my opinion, that documentary brought awareness to your greatness in a sense. Like, everybody didn't know that Scottie was always great. When you think of the 90s Bulls, like, you know Scottie Pippen was on the team. You know Dennis Rodman was on the team. And others. And then you got Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You have Michael fucking Jordan. Oh yeah, and then you had Scottie Pippen, you had Dennis Rodman. That's literally how it normally goes.
He's on the Mount Rushmore. Like again, people who don't watch basketball, you know who the fuck Michael Jordan is.
And then,
niggas don't know who Scottie Pippen is if you don't watch basketball.
And then there's people sitting here watching this right now or listening to this right now, going, "Scott, shut the fuck! You don't even know what the fuck you're talking. Everybody knows it." No, they don't. No, they don't.
Not at all.
Go find the person that you know knows the least amount about basketball and ask him about anything Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
I can tell you right now, Michael's number was 23. Couldn't tell you about that for any of the other ones.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I can't tell you Scottie Pippen's number off the top of my head.
33.
Neither Dennis Rodman.
Was it 40, 42?
You're a liar.
I know Scotty's was 33.
Yeah. So anyway, I think, but yeah, when it comes down to it, like I think Scotty's taking it a little out of proportion because I think now, granted, again, I didn't finish watching it, so had I watched the entire thing, it might be like a Clay Morrow situation in Sons of Anarchy. Like you love him in the beginning, and then you slowly start to fucking hate his guts. So they might have done that to him in the documentary. I don't know. When I watched it, I thought I'm sitting there watching it, going, how does nobody talk about Scottie Pippen? The way, not like the way that they talk about Mike, but like at least in the ballpark.
Right.
But that's, the game's the game. Anyway, so.
Go on. One of Turtle's predictions are coming true in the game, but nothing serious.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen, be quiet, dog. Like,
chill out, bro.
You already got your roses, you got your rings. Like, niggas who watch basketball and like the sports people, they know who you are. You ain't got to get your shit off like that.
Right. What the fuck Cardi B mad about?
That bitch was going off the other day on Instagram. Apparently, like, she was riding around listening to some shit.
Offset, Scott called your girl a bitch.
Hey, so does he. So
she don't cook, she don't clean, she a bitch.
And the girl that he probably cheated on with too. Anyway, but
anyway, just taking your shirt off. I was like, oh, he got him one.
but no, apparently she was in the car the other day riding around talking about, I was at the club the other night, and you know what the club's missing? Man. And she was basically just like, yeah, like every time I go to the club now, like nobody, all new rappers are putting out is that sad music. Stop smoking, stop drinking the lean, make some fucking, I want to turn the fuck up and like this and that. And then like the next, apparently people started dragging her. And like the next day she woke up and was like, hey guys.
I was just playing.
Apparently I made a mistake. Yeah. But the club need me. But do y'all think she got a point? I think she got a point.
What you mean?
Like all people make now is like lean music and sad music and like this and it's like I think we need more turn up.
Bro, yeah, honestly, I think we need to give these new niggas a genre of their own.
Stop calling it hip hop.
At this point, it's not rapping no more, bro. You're singing over records. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're singing over trap records and selling it. Now, I'm not knocking the hustle, you know what I'm saying? Making money. But it's taking over a lane and diminishing another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the lane for real lyricists or just hip hop in general is diminishing slowly but surely. The only thing a nigga could do if he want to rap is talk about pussy.
Yeah.
That's it.
God.
That's it. All the niggas that's rapping right now is making ass shaking songs.
Like what's crazy to me is that
all the niggas who singing and shit is making trap songs. Like,
yeah, it's wild.
It's crazy.
Fucking Future.
That's why niggas like
Future. You did this.
That's why I be banking on the niggas that I'm starting to turn into the old heads. I'm starting to bank on just the niggas that I came up listening to. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole and Kendrick and Wiz.
I was looking for Method the other day.
I'm even banking on Tiger more than I'm banking on these young niggas.
What you saying, Joe?
Nah, I was saying that's why people like Dave East or Joyner Lucas or fucking Partisan. You know what I'm saying? That they still in the lane that they're in because of the shit that Turtle's talking about right now.
That's
why
they stand out.
Look at Partisan though. Partisan main audience now is just girls. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to make the ass shaking music. He can't even make no rap songs because it's not gonna sell right.
But when he
do,
do,
it's an album.
But when he do,
right,
bars.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think he do. Like I think he does it right. It's just for some reason not catching on for him the way that it should. Because I think he does drop like the club hits, and then he'll drop like once he gets all the girls in, and like girls are listening to him in the car with their boyfriends, he'll drop some bars, and then that'll get the guys into it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why, I think you got something there because it's like It really is. Like the cream has been rising to the top as of late. Like bars are making a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love seeing that. Like that's why I said when the J. Cole album dropped.
Yeah.
So nice to get a breath of fresh air, dog. Not hear some mumbling bullshit about being too fucked up to walk.
Yes.
Like,
but like it's like even as much as the J. Cole album was appreciated, if that other shit was to the side, that shit would have been way more appreciated.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, now we just like, why do you think we're waiting so much on Kendrick? It's like we need that shit.
Yeah.
We need it.
Probably because he see the same shit we see.
Yeah.
And then it's just a constant wave of just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. It all sounds the same. Every now and then one of them will have a little bit more of a catchier hook.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. But I don't know, man. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yep.
Monkey man. Billie Jean. Huh? So Will Smith's losing his fucking mind.
Finally.
Losing his fucking mind. No.
I don't even know what he did, but finally.
Well, his book comes out tomorrow. Hit it for him one time. I am buying that shit.
Yes, sir.
On my way home from work. Well, goodbye. No, but apparently he's been doing press runs. You know what I'm saying? Since the book's coming out, he's garnering. In a chicken coop?
Nah. Fuck you. Nah, I felt like something crawled on.
Had me sweating naked and deep on chicken coop.
But anyway, so he's been running around doing a press run, and he hopped on Oprah's show, and he was talking to a bunch of other people, and so one of the things that he brought up was that he was heartbroken. His
Boy, if you breathe
heart
on that mic like that.
his
Heart
shattered. His heart shattered when Jaden tried to emancipate himself at 15.
Yeah.
Ain't that when you like you don't have not
I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pushed my 18th birthday up. That's
essentially
I was
what
about
that
to say
means.
don't have parents no more, but that's not right.
No, they're still your parents.
It's still your parents, right? You just don't have to listen to them anymore.
Yeah, now they have. It's like
I feel like he never did.
that's what I was about to say. Like no.
Nigga went to somebody's prom dressed in a white Batman suit.
And apparently, his mother told the dad of the girl that he was taking, said, "All right, tell her don't go with him." Tell her don't do it. And then apparently Will brought him to the side and was like, "Come on, man, it's her prom. Like, come on, man." And he's like, "Dad, it's gonna go viral. She's gonna love it." And he was like, "Okay." And then sure enough,
it did.
But no, apparently there was a time when and Will go like, here's what got me.
It wasn't a time. It was when they made that dumbass after.
No, right. So here's the thing. During that time, like before I even read it, it was like, oh, my heart shattered when Jaden said he wanted to be emancipated, and I was like, did you expect anything less from Jaden Smith?
Right. No. At all.
Like that's what I like.
Right.
Hey, yeah, that's what I would picture him trying to do.
Yeah, when I saw his first music video ever, the first one that I've seen, that's the vibes I got.
Yeah. Seems like the type.
Yeah.
Like when they said they watched the Game of Thrones, him and his sister together, and they fucking thought about, well, what if we had sex? Y'all don't remember that shit? When Game of Thrones first came out? Yeah. You don't remember that shit?
I
gotta hear this.
Yeah, they fucking Will and Jada talked about it. They said we had to have a conversation with our kids because they watched Game of Thrones and it showed a scene with a brother and a sister having sex, and it was like, well, is that a thing? Yeah.
No.
Questions about it.
No,
questions about it.
No, it's not a thing. Shut up. Get in your room.
Facts.
Go to your room.
You can't watch Game of Thrones anymore.
Yeah, we're done here. No, but apparently.
Look at Joe. He was like, did they fuck? And then ask questions.
Right. Somebody was playing doctor. But
Yo.
Because talking about, part of you has to be attracted to your brother or sister for you to even have that conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, that's weird. And they look alike.
But like you were saying, apparently the whole thing actually was because Jaden felt the type of way after Earth flopped.
Yeah.
because apparently
He called the Christmas
Will
shit.
being Will. Apparently, like the side of Will that we don't know of him as a parent is if you say that you're gonna do something, you're gonna fucking do it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna push you.
Like apparently he like borderline abused Willow when it came to music, and apparently did the same thing with Jaden when it came to acting.
Yep.
And
I'm Will fucking Smith.
Exactly.
You gonna be great. You gonna do this.
I got a Grammy.
You're a reflection of me.
I got a Grammy, and I've won a whole bunch of movie awards.
Yeah.
What have y'all done?
Yep.
Right, listen to Dad. so apparently he kind of
Point proven.
Right, but apparently he did the same thing with Jaden when it came to the movie After Earth, because aside from The Pursuit of Happiness, this was the first time you were going to actually see acting Jaden and Will Smith
Karate Kid
together. Well, like Karate
them
Kid
together.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I mean.
that's what
Like
you're
you're going to see them together. So we were expecting a banger. Because you got Will Smith, who is Will fucking Smith, and then you got Jaden Smith, who obviously did amazing in The Karate Kid.
Yeah.
So it way did not go that way.
Yeah. No.
It way didn't.
It wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't a great performance from.
It wasn't a good movie.
Which one?
After Earth.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't remember that movie.
I struggled to finish that movie. Yeah. Just trying to get trying to. You ever have that moment where like somebody like a kid paints a picture and they go look at what I drew, and you kind of got to tilt your head and just be like what is it, babe? It's a cow.
Huh?
Okay, I think I see what you're talking about. Like that, like you do that thing. That's what happened with me in After Earth. I watched half the movie just head tilted, staring at the screen, like. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I be asking the kids, how old are you again?
But apparently, while they were making the movie, Will was very, very like on top of Jaden of like, this is what you need to do.
Pause.
This is how you do it. Huh?
Pause.
Shut the fuck up. This is what you need to do. This is how you need to do it. And on top of Jaden.
You hear it now, huh? You can't get past it.
Give me someone. Go ahead. Give me someone.
Can't get past it now.
Nah, got me. But yeah, and then apparently all of that happened, and then the movie flopped, and then Jaden got all the abuse.
Yeah.
Like everybody went in jail because nobody's gonna attack Will Smith.
Fuck no.
And then
I'm the GOAT, nigga.
right,
It's your
It
fault.
was his fault.
yeah, right.
Kid.
They're all looking at him like Will's kind of like, oh guys, I'm so sorry about this, and they're like, no, Will, we know it wasn't you, it's your stupid fucking kid with a stupid fucking face. You know what, Karate Kid sucks
He
now.
wore that fucking Batman outfit, stupid son of a bitch.
You should emancipate him.
Make him pay for his own fucking Tesla.
Yeah. So
We're great parents.
yeah, right. Good luck, Grayson. But apparently that was a big thing, and apparently it really fucked Will up, and this and that. So I mean, since the book's coming out, you've been getting a little bit more of like a look into what it was like in the mind of Will, as the books should do. But I just found it interesting that a whole situation happened. More or less, what I'm saying is, I found it funnier that it was because of the movie. When in my mind, I was just like, yeah, of course. At 15, Jaden was like, I'm an adult dad. I'm going to buy an apartment. I'm going to fucking live on my own.
Buy a bunch of skirts.
He probably had the money for it.
He
After
did.
Karate Kid,
He
you know
did.
what I'm saying?
He
You
apparently-
emancipate yourself, you get all that check that's waiting for you when you get to turn 18.
Well, apparently not even just
That's
that.
right.
Apparently not even just that. He apparently moved out when he was like, what, 15, 16?
Mm-hmm.
Moved into his own apartment. And, and I remember everybody sitting there going, have you lost your fucking mind? And they're all like, well, Jaden was beyond his years. And it's he's a fucking kid. I don't give a fuck what you think. No, you stay in this fucking house till you're 18. What are you talking about?
You can't even pay bills when you're 15, huh?
Nah.
You gotta wait till you're 16, huh?
Nah, you can't do none of that.
Wait.
Can't do none of that shit.
So they did it for
Yep.
Maybe it was the pool house.
had to be the pool house.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it though. I just did all this acting and shit. I'm making movie money. I got my own money. So you gonna let me tap that if I want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I'm spending it on reasonable shit that you feel like as my parent I can handle, sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing for my kid. You got your own bread. I feel like you can handle living by yourself. If you've got the funds to do so, there's your money. This your budget every month. This what you got. Boom.
So you'll still keep him on a budget. But
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna let him just go crazy.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what
saying,
Yeah.
if you fuck up one
Yeah.
time,
Nah.
boy.
Nah, I'm gonna go with you to go shopping for all your furniture, so you don't buy a bunch of goofy shit. You ain't about to be in this bitch with sleeping on a beanbag
But I
and
said
got
this bitch gonna-
10,000
he-
arcade games in
He
here.
ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
have no fucking furniture, just a bunch of beanbags.
I don't know, man. Like I know me. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if my like I can.
You're also not Jaden Smith before you finish this
No,
sentence.
fuck no. No, I wear shorts, not skirts.
Sports.
But no, like I know me, like I was pretty smart at 15, but like I still did some dumb shit.
Yeah.
That, like I'm glad I wasn't on my
Because
own
your
when I did it.
brain's still developing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just be uneasy about it, but I get what you're saying, T.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like any 15-year-old, they get that type of freedom.
Yeah.
They're going to do some
Like
dumb
if my
shit.
kid was to get a bag and be like, yo, I want to buy myself my first car. I'd be like, all right, cool, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that is one thing, like I'm trying to
Because
take.
then I can't tell you what to do with your shit.
Very true.
You paying your insurance and you bought your own car. I can't tell you where to go with that motherfucker.
Oh, my mom played me with
You
that.
want to leave? Go ahead and leave. You better be in this house by when I say so.
Yeah,
If you don't, you better sleep in your car.
My mom pulled the same. My mom got me a cell phone after Katrina, only because at the time we didn't have electricity or a phone line or anything for a while. So she got me a cell phone just so she can keep up with me. But she gave me $20. They used to have they used to have singular pay-as-you-go phones.
Yeah.
And you could fill them up with so
get a pay
much
card,
money. Yes. And
Niggas was chirping they ass off.
I never had the chirp, but you did have.
That's where you was sleeping at. That's it.
You had it was 10 cents a minute if you weren't on another call with a singular, and it was 5 cents a text message. My mama said, "Here go $25. It's gonna last you the whole month, period." And it was like, "Oh, okay." So if 3 weeks in, I ran out, that was a wrap.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
You got another week to go.
Yep.
with no phone.
Don't get no phone for a week.
And I got to know where you at all
These
times.
new age
so-
niggas would be like, what? Mm-hmm. I can't TikTok for a week?
Like,
when you got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Nah, that fucked me up too. Y'all remember when we used to have
They all FaceTiming too. Like, what the fuck wrong with you?
You remember how they used to have the little internet button right there in the center? You accidentally hit that bit. Because that shit was like 50 cents a second.
You could tell when a nigga been on fucking the internet on his phone, boy. That should be like $50 extra on your bill.
Lord.
Like, nigga, I was on there for 5 seconds.
I remember I was go get a plane.
I remember one of them times my mom, she got, I don't know how, like, she set it up. Because my mom's always been, like, kind of technical, like, not great. And then, so what she did do was she signed up, she got a phone, and she had the unlimited text, free nights and weekends.
Yeah. Free calls after 9.
7 if you pay extra.
Yeah.
But I remember for some reason,
Give it up for our age.
yeah,
On the real, man. Yeah.
proud of us. There's some kids sitting there right now like, wait, you had to pay for a phone?
Wait, you can only call your friends and talk to them as much as you want on the weekends? Yes.
Yeah. How many times did you hear, hey, that's how old we are. How many times
Not
did you
y'all. Them.
How many times did you hear, hey, call me back. I ain't got 3 minutes yet. It ain't 7 o'clock. Call me back at 7.
Call me back after 9, click.
The kill boy, your phone blow up after 7 too.
They have like 8 calls to take. Hold on. Whoa, what's that? Let me put you on 3-way.
Get all this shit in real quick.
Be like 9 niggas on one call. Oh,
That shit was crazy today at school.
fuck. Oh,
God
man.
damn, now I feel old as shit.
God damn it. One more time.
Y'all niggas suck these days, dog.
You don't know the struggle.
You ain't never had your mama yell at you to get off the internet so she can use the house phone.
For nothing. For nothing.
Should be a 2-minute call. Bitch, I was in the middle of a movie. I got to wait for this shit to rebuffer.
Sitting there fucking. So I think I talked about that on the show one time. Girl sent me a noob one time on the AOL Instant Messenger. That shit started loading. It got to the top of the nipple. I was already done. By the time it got there, I was already done, son. Like, it took so fucking long.
Y'all remember the little video chat rooms? I used to get lag titties. Like, she showed me the titties, and I'd be like, where they at? And then it'd come a few seconds later, it'd be like, oh, there you go.
That shit still happen with Sprint. Bah.
That's why y'all got bought by T-Mobile. God damn. And then from there, it would be them moments where you sitting there playing something on your game. You playing a game, you doing something on the internet, chatting up a chick on AOL Instant Messenger, AIM, and then ASL. And then out of nowhere, the shit all just cut off. And you're like, what the fuck? You go out in the front room and your mom just, oh my God, Karen, so you'll never understand. Mom, get off the phone. All them times you used to get them AOL discs in the fucking mail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Update your AOL.
48 hours for free.
Yup. About to slide that right in
What? And I'm gonna wait till the opportune moment when I need it too.
I'm gonna go hide it in my room so my mama don't know we got it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yup. Wait till the weekend. Put that bitch in on Friday.
What you got there, huh?
You've got mail. God damn. What were we talking about?
I don't even
How
remember
did we
Will
even get it?
Smith.
Oh, Will Smith.
We got into it because a little boy, 15-year-old boy, wanted to live on his own when he was 15.
Oh, yeah. But no, that shit. God damn, man.
Yeah.
Going back to it.
You think he's gonna talk about? You think he's gonna talk about his love life with Jada?
I'm
Way
very.
she be talking about it.
I'm very curious.
Man, let me
hope
know
the
how it
fuck
goes.
he
I ain't
do.
gonna read that shit.
You
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna read
listen
it?
I ain't
to
read
it.
that shit.
I'm about an audio book.
Oh yeah, it's narrated by him too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to listen to
Yeah,
it.
so it'll definitely be good.
I feel like it'd be easier to catch with him telling me the story.
Yeah. I'm gonna read the whole goddamn thing in his voice. Even while I'm reading it, I'm just listening to his voice come through my.
Every time I try to do Will Smith impression, I end up doing Will Smith as Muhammad Ali.
Man.
Every time I try to do Will Smith, I end up like on Eddie Murphy. Every time.
See that bit?
Yeah. Y'all niggas don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't. That's why y'all so sensitive, because y'all don't have comedy. Y'all niggas suck.
Oh shit. Yep. So I'm definitely looking forward to that book, just because I kind of do want to hear, like, he does talk in there. I didn't get to read the context, so we can't get into a whole conversation about it. But I did read the part where apparently he talked about killing his dad. He thought he considered killing his dad to avenge his mom for getting beat on so much.
Damn.
Yeah. And I know they're gonna talk. I think
deep.
I think Oprah. I think Oprah brought up him talking about the first time he had to go. Well, the time he ended up in jail because he got one of his bodyguards to beat the shit out of somebody and almost and broke their eye socket or some shit. Like, I forgot Will could be gangster every now and then. Like, you forget he's from Philly sometimes.
Right.
And then it's like apparently that was his rock bottom. Like he had lost everything. They took the cars, they took the house, and he had no money. And then eventually the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fell into his lap, in a sense. You know what I mean? Did y'all ever hear that story? With Quincy Jones?
Oh yeah, how Quincy Jones called him to the house.
No, apparently they were at the house party, and then it was the whole like, all right, you wanna audition?
Oh, he made him audition at a house party.
at the party.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I
that-
thought he went to like. Well, yeah, he did. He said I was invited to a party at Quincy Jones. All right, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so apparently they were all at a party at Quincy
I just
Jones.
imagine Quincy Jones' house party being very not house party-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably lit. I'm sorry.
Probably
I'm just
lit.
saying, Quincy, you just look like more of a classy guy.
Yeah, don't seem like a hype man.
Like Will probably showed up with his fucking overalls and sideways hat, and you were like, champagne, sir.
That is what I,
The coke's in the back room.
to be fair.
to be fair.
Oh, no, thank you. Bring more champagne. But yeah, apparently, like, they literally moved all the furniture out the living room, and they had Will audition right there on the spot for Fresh Prince. They looked across the room and they were like, "So you want to do it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right, well, this guy, he's your lawyer. Write up a contract." And then like just a quick written together contract at a fucking house party. They read over it, signed it, done. Will became Will Smith.
Ain't that about a bit?
Yep. So I'm gonna definitely have to read how the GOAT became the GOAT.
I don't believe you.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
It was just a long pause.
I feel the people sitting in their car right now going like, "Wait, did something?"
It's only awkward after 4 seconds.
All right, so let's see. Yep, that's about it. We about covered everything. Y'all got anything else?
Free Travis.
Jesus Christ. I finished watching Clickbait.
All right, everybody.
What the fuck is that about?
So basically,
I've been hearing people like rave about that shit for some reason.
Yeah, it was like before Squid Games. That was the show to watch.
yeah, guy, whole family wakes up with quick cliff notes. Whole family wakes up, goes, hey, where's dad? Oh, he must be at work. Hey, he's not at work. Hey, sister, where's your brother? Oh, I don't know where he is. And then they get sent a link. They look, and it's him sitting in a van with a sign that says, I abuse women. Next sign says, I murdered a woman. Next sign says, when this video hits 5 million views, I'm going to die. And then from there, literally every episode is from the perspective of a different person until you get to the very end, and then you find out, like the whole thing comes together. Big old twist at the end. Like the first episode's like, I don't remember what it's called, like the victim. And then the second episode, the sister. Third episode, the detective. Fourth episode, the journalist. Fifth episode, the son. And like you just keep going until you finally get to the answer. So definitely good. It's like 8 episodes. I'd check it out.
I'll watch it when I'm done all my anime.
Okay, so you'll watch it in a couple of years.
What?
So you'll probably watch it in a couple of years.
No, I'm almost caught up on all of them.
Touch the butt.
Don't touch me.
Fuck up.
When it's gonna get touched?
So that's all the time we have for today. As always, like and review on
This
YouTube.
isn't part of the show. Y'all niggas help. hey.
As always, if you like and subscribe the show, we love it and we appreciate you.
If you like and subscribe. He's having a brain seizure, everybody.
Mr. TRTL.
You can find me on IG at TRTL__ on TikTok under the same handle. Twitter is at 2red2lose. Make sure you're doing your tools right. We speak proper English around this bitch. All the social media TRTL.
Average Joe.
You can find me in St. Louis.
God, we old.
Y'all know the vibes. Now it's LE_average_JOBE on Instagram, Jove19 on Twitter.
So, wrong one. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to us at the Hangover Podcast. Everybody doing a mess around. Shut up, Ray Charles. All right. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to us at the Hangover Podcast and on Twitter at @the_Hangover Pod. Thanks for having a drink with us, Travis Scott. Get your lawyers ready. Toxicity. Neener. Kim K. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep Kim K-ing, baby. Pete Davidson.
Kim K-ing.
Boy.
Scottie Pippen, please relax. Cardi B, we do need you back, baby girl. Joe Budden, quit being bye. And we'll...
Shut up, Scott. You're in breach of your contract.
That's very true. Will Smith, please try to keep it together, Unc. We need you. You're one of the last ones well after we can't lose you. Thanks
Just let her go, bro.
Thanks.
Just let her go.
Just let her go. Just let her go. Thanks for having a drink with us. This is the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for listening. Like Joe Budden. Bye. Fuck it, what?